Week 2 of the National Football League. And this one features Josey Jewell. He picked up a sack last week as part of an 8-tackle game. It's the Eagles and the Aviators. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's only week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Aviators of Anchorage taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for visiting Anchorage, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. When you look at this defense, they were very strong last week in their win over Carolina.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. It's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. 2nd and a couple. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now they run the option on 2nd down. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Throwing is Hurts. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Pulled in at the 24. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
I think the hope was to let him sit and learn for a bit, but he was thrown right into the fire in week 1. Now we'll see what kind of lessons he's learned as he prepares for his 2nd start in the NFL.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Looking to throw. Fowler. And this one's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Very nice, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
The window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Fourth down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little...
There he goes, left side. He's still on his feet. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devin Singletary, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Cyber up and good. And that is the score, 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Cyber now to kick it off. Now Hunt on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game where the emotion comes a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now Dobbins again on second down. And to the 42-yard line here, brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, Fowler. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice pickup of 17 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Off the play fake. Fowler sliding out of the pocket. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. Fowler. Steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Aviators are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Hurts throw taken in by Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burt?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. A give up the middle to Singletary. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. When you look at this defense, they come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarded.
All right, rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. He may go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And Goedert going to have an Eagles first down as the tackle made up near the 35. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at the 20. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by big Jordan Davis. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Off play action, Fowler. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command. Not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback. That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Aviators go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. Throwing to start the drive. Fowler. He finds his man. Complete. That's Watkins. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
First down, Aviators.
On 1st and 10, Fowler. Buying time to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Aviators.
That one is caught by Hunt. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fowler. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. He's able to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't recover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Aviators will extend their lead here just before halftime. The point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Eagles 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started with a good one in the NFC. Minnesota heading to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. And in the second quarter, it's the Vikings who are out on top. Jalen Naylor, a touchdown reception. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Bucs locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. We were treated to a fine first half from running back J.K. Dobbins. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. Both these teams making their final halftime adjustments. We're just about ready to get back to football. So for the call of the second half, we get back up to Philadelphia and Brandon Gott.
To kick off.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They get now the ball comes loose. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense. But whistles are going to blow the play dead. Since it was 4th down, a fumble cannot be advanced by another player. But fortunately, they will have enough to keep the first down. 104 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And he completes it to Hunt. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Fowler eluding the pressure right. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Well, he's certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Taken down. Right
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second
No gain
down.
on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 1-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Allen. They showed off a nice juke of the defender, but the next wave there to bring him down. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more.
2nd and 9.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Fowler. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. He'll look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on down's the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here we go.
2nd down and 8.
Right here, one time. Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Fowler, flush to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And on now is the punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now back to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Back to throw again. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
It's a loss of a yard.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And out of bounds right around the 20. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. Singletary going to get the handoff. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw. Fowler. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game?
Well, Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Off the play fake. Fowler flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On fourth down, Fowler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles defense able to hold. But first down, Hurts. Into the hands of Singletary. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense...
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Now a 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because